And a man fighting a lion. Must be a gladiator there. Wow, whoa! Oh my god. Swastika. A straight up, absolutely clear swastika. Unbelievable. Never noticed that in Roman ruins before. The adventure begins to Roman ruins in Morocco.
Okay, see you later.
Thank you so much, sir. Okay, take care. Yep. The palace fort of Meknes. Wow, busy day.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess we're gonna be stuck in this soon. Looks like this is the rig. Okay.
Yeah. Faites le sac derrière si tu veux. Allez, regarde du vin.
Into the fray. So this is Volubilis. A quick recap of the history here. During the Mauritanian period, from the late 2nd century and especially 1st century BC, Volubilis occupied a smaller area. During the Roman period, since 40 AD, other new monuments were built over the Mauritanian city. The evacuation of the administration and the Roman army of the city dates from the end of the 3rd century. At the end of the 6th century AD, a new fortified settlement had been developed in the western quarter. At the end of the 8th century, Volubilis Walili will host Idris I and become the first capital of the Idrisid dynasty. The abandonment of the city dates from the 14th century. So the city was occupied for a long time. House of the wild animals, aqueduct, tumulus, basilica, forum, bakery, triumphal arch. There is a lot to see. So the ticket was 70 Moroccan dirham, about $8. And of course there are guides available. couple of them were trying to offer me their services, but as is often the case, I just prefer to walk around on my own and enjoy the silence and the sights and learn a bit from the informative signs. There you can see the Latin. It is kind of the usual history of the Roman Empire, conquering and building and baths and amphitheaters and arches and Signoris Vixori Pompeii Yanto Nyan Vesit Hearts. Wow. I believe that is the first time that I've ever seen hearts in Roman inscriptions that I can recall. That is a trip. I had no idea that the heart symbol was, Roman era. And what is that? Dedication of a Bakwiyat prince from 140 BC limestone. Quite a magnificent block there. Altar of Peace, found in 1952. And this is just the beginning. So much more to see of this important city from the deep past, and more hearts. Wow. First time that I heard of this site was just a couple of days ago when I arrived in Meknes. So there you go, the full occupied area of the Roman Empire. Incredible. Here we are, the furthest reaches from Rome, just about, or kind of equidistant from the Middle East and Egypt. Rome at the center. Wow. All the way up into Ukraine. What a trip. What a just monumental phase of human history, for better and for worse. I certainly have a fascination, respect for the Roman Empire. At the same time, they were real jerks, conquering and killing innocent people in order to take over more territory. It is not black and white. They also furthered philosophy and science and literature and culture and justice on some level, although it was very selective, shall we say, and unfair in many cases, but still the most impactful empire of human history, without a doubt. Just a bunch of stone blocks here, no inscriptions, no writing. And Moulay Idris is the city out there that we passed along the way. and we will be going there next. So the tour, not exactly a tour, just a taxi ride, but it is 350 Moroccan dirham. That is about $38, $39 or so. I will definitely pay him more, probably just pay him 555 bucks. The guy is really nice. He doesn't speak any English really. He speaks French. But in a way, then it's kind of a relief of just knowing that he isn't going to be bothering me to like go to some carpet shop or try to take me to an extra place to extend the tour or whatever. It's like really low hassle, and just a really nice, friendly guy. The South Quarter. In the South Quarter, we can see houses characterized by a small size, an elementary use of materials, simple construction techniques, and the lack of intricate decorations. So a regular neighborhood, I guess. And here, amazing carvings, inscriptions on the side of this one. Hard to figure out what exactly that is. It's almost a humanoid figure, but maybe just coincidental. Maybe it's more of like a plant or something. Definitely a like subtly different style from what you see in other Roman ruins. I guess maybe the Mauritanian influence or something else. There have been many phases of the history here. The House of Orpheus. The House of Orpheus is the only large and upper-class house located in the South neighborhood, characterized by small houses. It takes its name from the mosaic depicting Orpheus playing the lyre in the center and animals charmed by his music and surrounding him. Okay, where is this mosaic? Is it going to be here? Here's a mosaic, but can't really recognize any figures, just a design. So you can see the faded colors. Now, there's no explanation that I found so far of how the mosaics were constructed, but previously, then it has been explained that they used river stones of different colors to make the mosaics, rather than just paint. And so that is why they can keep their color for thousands of years, is because maybe they were painted on top of the stones and they were more vibrant, most likely, originally, but still color left. Aha! There's the mosaic with the animals. Okay. I guess that is the man Orpheus in the middle there. And then elephant, horse, African antelope-like thing, and then birds. Something there looks like a moose, obviously something else. A cat of some sort, maybe, or... Anyway, bunch of African animals. And this one is the sea life, it looks like. Incredible. And here you can see a man taming the lion, it looks like. Maybe a gladiator. He's holding something in his left hand. Some kind of a weapon, it looks like, and then has like a harness around the lion there. And on the right, looks like maybe a horse. Look at that strange contraption. The designation comes from an inscription found in this establishment dedicated to Emperor Galen. These public baths occupy a surface of 1330 square meters. Exercise, changing room, and latrines. And there we go, Arabic and Latin. Must be more recent than the main Roman period, of course. Oil mill.
Here.
The arch.
Tanger.
Okay.
C'est la Tanger, c'est la direction du Tanger.
Tangier.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
The arch of Tangier.
Tanger, yes.
Okay.
On face like the trio. Direction de Rabat.
And this one towards Rabat.
Yes.
I see. And altar of sacrifice of animals.
Animals, yes.
Wow.
C'est là? Voilà.
Pretty incredible.
C'est le forum romain.
The public fountain. It is the most important and the city's largest fountain. It is located at the city center and constitutes the endpoint of the aqueduct towards the west. It is bordered by the public latrine from the northern side. So this city is much more impressive than I expected, especially having never heard of it until just recently. Wow, look at the massive Latin stone blocks up there. And this arch, as the man said, pointing towards Rabat, the current capital of Morocco. Wow, it's just, not the biggest arch I've ever seen, but still really incredible. I guess a plant there. Perhaps it was more lush in the Roman times. Now it's quite barren. Just, I guess, olive trees out there and not a lot of greenery, but based on the, carvings showing these more kind of abundant foliage, then maybe it was greener and more of a lush forest or something. House of Ephaby. The name comes from the statue representing the Ephebus crowned with ivy. The house is characterized by the presence of a mausoleum dating back to the Mauritanian period, annexed to the peristyle house during the construction of that house. Wow, and look at this incredible bath. Or fountain, one or the other. This is one of the best Roman cities that I've been to. Of course, there are a lot of them. But very pleasantly surprised at the grandeur and the extensiveness of the site. I didn't expect there would be this much to see based on the pictures that I'd seen before. The House of Columns. This house, with an open courtyard, is called so because of the diversity of its columns: fluted, plain, spiral. And so here you can see the three different styles: spiraled, plain, and fluted. Look at that, a man standing and a woman lying down, it looks like. They've kind of retraced part of the mosaic. A winged creature, I guess an angel. Very interesting, never seen quite a configuration of people as this. Man, woman, and flying child. The House of the Knight. The house owes its name to the discovery in 1918 of a bronze knight. The house plan presents a quadrilateral form. French there and Arabic. Obviously recent, relatively. And so I guess maybe that's the knight then? The Labors of Hercules House. And a interesting thing here, like a fountain, I guess. And look at this one in very good condition. A hunter with a bow and arrow, hunting pheasants. And look at this. A dog with a tail that turns into a snake. Incredible. And would that be Caesar or the emperor with a some kind of a crown or something like that? And then a man fighting two snakes. And a man fighting a lion. Must be a gladiator there. Wow, whoa! Oh my God. Swastika. A straight up, absolutely clear swastika. Unbelievable. Never noticed that in Roman ruins before. A Hindu symbol from India. So where did it actually originate? Well, much older history actually in India than the Roman Empire. And so I guess they adopted the swastika to some extent, at least in this area. Oh man, I would love to know much more about that, as well as the other symbols. Man, this is definitely one of the most interesting mosaics I've ever seen. looks like just one solitary swastika. Is there more? All different symbols. Two circles within a circle. Never seen that before. A cross. A equal cross. And hearts along the edge of that side. Two men wrestling. A classic wrestling position with the one guy behind with his hands both around the other guy like this. I actually wrestled for a year in high school. And then, hard to make out this one, a person and a dog-like creature and a spear. And a chalice, man fighting a bull with a cat-like creature. Wow, I'm so glad that I saw this one. Just phenomenal, the symbolism and the encapsulation of the culture and the history. Wow, that just blew my mind. Look at that. Very different style of carving of facial features of hair. Again, maybe the Mauritanian people. And the Tangier Gate. I will be going there sometime on this trip. And now time to head for Moulay Idris.